It's just crazy. What's going on, everybody? How you doing? I'm just trying to see exactly how all this sounds right now. I'm trying to do some updates to it. And sounds like I'm coming better and louder than I normally do. But we're good. What's up, Robert? I'm not solo tonight. He's on his way. I knew you were going to ask. He's on his way. If my mic is too loud, let me know. It just wasn't coming through very loud on my end, so I turned it up. But I'm just trying to play with it because I don't know what it normally sounds. I don't normally listen to the stream. I need to probably go back and listen to it and see how loud I am versus how loud he is and see if we can balance out the mix. Because if I'm super soft and he's super loud, then we need to balance it out by just probably just turning me up. But feeling better this week. Got a cold. Got a cold this week. Don't know what it is. I don't go get tested, so fuck the Rona test. That's what I say. That's my rant. That's my tangent. But I'm on mute for a second. Because I ain't trying to blast your ears with me blowing my daggone nose. So I'll be cutting in and out for a bit. He still is on his way home to the stream. So he's just going to jump in being all loud. And then what I'll do is I'll cut over to the right scene when he cuts online, and I'll add us both in and shrink everything down. So it'll look good once we do that. But how y'all doing? It is day 356. If I got my math correct, it is day 356. And I hope y'all been building. Hope y'all been building. It's one a day. I know Robert goes through quite a bit to make one plane, so I'm not expecting him to build one a day. This is just kind of a thing that Sil and I do on a, yeah, I can't even say yearly basis because we don't want to do it that often because that's just a lot of work. But every couple of years we'll bust out the one a days. This is only the second time we've actually done it. Second or third time. I think it's second time, maybe third. I can't remember. It's been a long time. But see, he made a paper car. Look at that. Bugatti. But just remember, people are going to hate on you when you start trying to go for your goals and your dreams. And just remember, when you achieve them, a Bugatti only has 2 seats and a school bus has 30. Just remember that. So the haters can hate all they want. I'm getting in that Bugatti. That's enough of my tangent. Same with most Ferraris and Lambos. Some Bentleys too. Some of them have 4 seats, 5, because of their family. But ain't nobody got time for that. You just gotta go get your dreams. Go chase your dreams, people. Don't be waiting around. Life's too short. That's my inspirational talk for day 356. So, yep. What are you talking about? What car are you talking about? You talking about the Bentley? Yeah, I know they got a 4-seater. But if you're talking about one of them, I think the Ferrari might have like an SUV or something. Or I know the Lambo does now too. But most of them, when you talk about Ferraris and Lambos, they got 2 seats. And that Bugatti, if they got a Bugatti with 4 seats, I'm just blown away. Cause yeah, well, I don't, yeah. I figured I've seen the SUVs of the Lambo, but a majority of those luxury cars, I see. I don't. I'm just. I'm not a huge fan of the Corvettes. It's just a personal opinion. I think they're fast. I think they are competitively priced. My problem is that it's still Chevy, and I'm not hating on brand specific, but if you're going to make that, I can't get behind a luxury vehicle or an exotic vehicle that is also got like an $8,000 car that they make. I just can't do it. Like that's why I have a hard time with Bentley sometimes. As much as I love them, Volkswagen has got cheap cars, and so like part of me knows that hey, that's a high end vehicle, but Chevy is different though. Chevy, I used to sell Chevy and GMC. And Buick. I don't like their garbage. It was hard to sell those. I was back in 2015. But yeah, that's just my rant on that. So yeah, um, like I keep saying, as always, I got stuff in the works, and I do. It's getting cooler out here. It was 36 degrees this morning. I actually had to turn on the heat because it was cold in the house. It was like 65 degrees in the house, so it's like, all right, yeah, I got to turn the heat on for a bit. And for me, that entails actually going outside and starting the wood burner, and firing it up and getting it all running for the year. So I didn't want to do it. I tried to wait till October. But this cold weather came in, and we'll see how long it lasts. Hopefully, um, it doesn't last too long. Hey Siri, what's the low for tonight? Yeah, see, it's supposed to be 41 degrees tonight. I mean, that's not super cold. That's not cold nearly what it's gonna get. But when you're not running heat or AC, the the house cools off pretty quick, even though it is insulated for the most part. There's a lot of windows, so it's Hey Siri, what's the temp now? Hey Siri, what's the temp? No, I didn't say time, stupid bitch. Hey Siri, what's the temp? It's 50 degrees right now, so it's gonna drop almost another 10 degrees. Oh yeah, man, I ain't been running AC in over a month. We literally run our AC, because that's why I love moving up here, because we literally run our AC maybe a month and a half at most through like July and a little bit of August, and then it starts to cool off. I mean, we had some weird days where even in September it was like up in the 80s randomly for like a week, and it dropped back down. So it saves money up here. Even like the problem is if you got to find a job. So if you don't do what I do and work from home, then you're not gonna get you're not gonna find a place. Yeah, see, no, I think that was our high for today. I think our high was right around mid 60s, and I didn't even have the heat. I didn't even really have the wood burning in the burner that much during that time. I kind of let it die out a little bit, but yeah, it's good. I'm excited. It's finally cooling off, and that means I'm going to be able to focus on things that I ain't been able to focus on in a while because I'm not going to be working outside. I'm just going to be chilling and stacking wood. I'm going to go grab it. So you stack it up. So I'm excited about that. That's why I think wintertime is actually come. Probably. Oh man, I'm tired. I've had a long day. Had a long day. But I think wintertime is probably going to be one of my most productive times when it comes to videos because I'm going to be able to do a lot of how-tos. I think I'm going to be able to do a lot of other tech videos, and I think that's. Oh yeah, I wonder. I got no comment because this is being streamed live, so I got no comment. But hopefully I don't get interrupted tonight because I already put the kids to well, one of the kids to bed, so it should be good. Should be should be good. Until then, what is this? Oh, that's only it's a 4 and a 2. Okay, that's man. Is that DDR3 RAM? Yeah. See, that's what I need. I need to figure out. Do I have more in? I haven't put any in there. That's this other motherboard I gotta work on. So It's dusty. And that takes DDR3, right? Let me look at the motherboard. Where's your RAM slot? There we go. Come on. I'm almost positive it's DDR3 that this motherboard takes. It's driving me nuts. Yeah, it's DDR3. Duh, I should have known. Because the only thing that takes DDR4 is my streaming PC right now. Huh. Well, that was interesting. One of those capacitors was a little bent, and I bent it back, and it's popped in. That's interesting. I'm a little nervous with that. Huh. They must have got bent in travel, because I don't normally touch capacitors. I don't like them stupid things. Even that one's got a little bent. Yeah, I wonder if this motherboard even works. I need to fire it up and probably find out. Yeah, I mean, if you need help, I mean, do you know how to build? Do you know how to build your own PC? Because that, it's not always cheaper, but you can be cheaper if you wanted to building your own. Like you could cut corners and still know that it's going to perform well than just buying a cheap PC if you know what you're doing. Because you can spend the money where you need it and not on. I mean, I know how. Like that's part of what I did for a while, and I built, you know, both of these down here, and I've upgraded all of the other stuff in the house. So, I mean, I can teach you. It's not super hard. The only thing that you need to find is preferably, let's see, a 16 gig, maybe a 32 gig. Um, you can even get something a little bit, as long as it's at least 16 gigs. I mean, it really, you could probably get away with 8, but I'm not exactly sure how big the next file is going to be. Uh, but you need to get a USB um, and get it formatted to put your operating system on. That's going to be the biggest trick. And you can find that information on YouTube and other places. Both of those have Windows 10 on it. One is an 8 gig, one is a 16 gig. So I think the 16 gig is probably overkill, but I don't know how full the 8 gig one is. I haven't tried. Um, I haven't looked it up, but the other thing I would do is go with like either a SSD or M. 2 hard drive. Like that would be where I would spend some money. the CPU, you could probably skip a little bit on RAM, and then you could get um, a decent graphics card if you really wanted to like game and stuff and do like some gaming on it. But if you're just trying to like build a computer, you don't even need a graphics card. Like if you, so it just depends. Like if you're trying to game on it, then I would recommend getting a graphics card. And then that would be like I would recommend spending my money there and the CPU. So it just depends on what you're trying to do with your computer at that point. I'm wondering how long he gonna be because I ain't trying to do like a 3 hour show. You know what I'm saying? Man, they just crazy. What? Interesting. No, sorry, I got distracted with somebody sending a question. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. Yeah. I mean, I'm. Am I taking it as serious as I should? Probably not. Do I think the government did us wrong? Oh yeah. Do I mean? Yeah. No. I mean, we're not. See, that's the thing. We're not running fevers. We barely have a cough. It's literally just for us, anyways. Thankfully, and this is why, like, I mean, it's like it's hit or miss. But nobody, honestly, up here in the middle of nowhere, nobody. Yeah, it was. It, nobody up here wants to even acknowledge that the. I mean, it's so crazy. Like, it's not that they don't believe that it's real or fake. The problem is, I just think that they don't care enough to do anything. Oh yeah, well that was it. Yep, that's it. It was a Marine. He was stubborn. He's stubborn like I was. but but no, like we're not like we're staying. I won't say quarantine, but we're staying inside. We're we're not like doing a true quarantine, but like tonight we didn't go where we were supposed to. Yesterday we didn't go to anything that we had scheduled. Um, and I didn't even start feeling anything until Monday after I got home from bowling, which is kind of sucks because I just probably spread it to whoever I was bowling with. But we'll see because they texted me and they were fine. So because they were asking me some more information. But yeah, it's that's why I think it's more of like not even flu, but more like a seasonal cold or something like that. I mean, it's literally just a runny nose and I had a sore throat for like a day, and now it's just literally just an itchy runny nose. It feels like a sinus cold, like almost like what I normally have to deal with on a regular basis, except my nose is actually like itching more and like I have to blow it more. And that's it. But no, we don't have like a cough or any of that crap. Not really. Anyways, my coughing comes from the sinus stuff. So, well, yeah, true. But the problem is that it's not going to end even with vaccines. Even if everybody got vaccinated, it would never end because it's it's just like the flu. It's not a it shouldn't even be called a vaccine. That's the thing. Like I don't like the word vaccine because to me, vaccine, and maybe I'm just not doing research and I don't know, but to me, vaccine should eliminate the issue. Whereas the two, now the two things that people are going to have to get vaccinated from are the flu and COVID. But that's why people call it a flu shot because it's not, yes, even though they consider it a vaccine, to me, it's a vaccine should get rid of the disease and or virus, but it doesn't, or stop you from getting it. Like if you get vaccinated, you shouldn't catch because the other things like they have like those measles, they have all those other vaccines that you get as a kid, and you never catch any of these things. Could it just be that you're not exposed? I'm guessing so, but then why do we get it if we're never exposed to it anyways? If it's like non-existent, like, or is it just to stop us from breaking out with it worse than what we already had? You know what I'm saying? Like what it would have been if we wouldn't have had it. Like if that's the case, then okay, sure, but that's not the way it seems. And I'm not against getting the vaccine because one, I have to get it now. I actually need to get it sooner than later because I have a deadline working for the federal government now. They actually just sent out an email this week telling us when our deadline was. So now I have to go get it. And I'm going to go get it. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I don't get the flu shot. I usually don't get the flu shot because I usually get sick when I get the flu shot. And it's usually a couple of days after because it's a reaction from the shot. But the problem is, oh, you get sick after I get the shot. Well, when I don't get the shot, I know the last few years that I haven't gotten the shot until this, I should say until last December because I had to get it to take this job, which was dumb. But last December, um, I got sick. But the last 3, 4, 5 years, something like that, I hadn't been getting the flu shot, and I've only gotten sick like I got sick like 5 years ago, really bad when I got the flu shot, I did come down with the flu pretty bad after like weeks, like maybe a couple months after. And there was even a time that I even caught the flu. It was like 2016, 2017. I even caught it in like July or August. It was like early in the season, and they were like confused. So to me, honestly, I wonder if something wasn't around even back then from COVID, and they just didn't know about it because we got sick outside of the flu season, like, and that was a bad one. Like, I was pretty sick back then for a couple of days. Yeah, I've never taken any of that. I usually don't take stuff because I try not to mess with anything. I'll put some McDonald's in my body, but I don't want to put no medicine in my body, which I need to stop putting the McDonald's in my body. But dang. Okay, so I got that, that there. That's that. Okay, I got those. Okay, I'm been looking for something and I ain't found it yet. I was looking for a stinking plug to plug in, trying to plug in my refrigerator to test it, make sure it was, make sure it works. My little mini fridge, but I can't find the stinking power cord. I think it's down in my other box of cables and not up here with the rest of these. So, anyways, he coming. I promise. He is. He said he was on his way home. I bet you when I text him, he's gonna jump online in a minute. Ugh. Okay, so I don't need that. I can put that right there. All right. All right. So we got that. So yeah, like I mean, I haven't. This has been sitting here since last week, and it ain't spoke to me yet. So um, I gotta get that other light turned off, like fixed. Like I wonder why it keeps blowing. Maybe that I don't know. Maybe that one was just ready to go. But it's casting a shadow on here and it's making me drive me nuts. Because I don't have any light coming from that direction over there. But, oh my god. How are you going to rubber band launch a car? Like, what do you, like, roll it? Like, or do you just, like, shoot it in the air and it skids on the ground? Like, I don't understand that. Like, do the wheels move? I bet since he's not responding, he's probably going to jump on here in a minute. Interesting. Come on. He ain't missed back. Yo, what's up, Bobby? He did make it. Why? Why is this your final live stream? Oh, yeah, he'll still be on next week. He said he's 11 miles out. So, which 12 minutes, so give him about 15 more minutes. So I give him 20 more minutes, so about 9:30. We're gonna take a break with this stream, and we'll be so give it another 20 minutes, and yeah, he'll be another 20, 30 minutes. And he'll be online. We'll take a break, and then we'll come back after that break. So honestly, I haven't decided what I'm gonna make. Um, I really don't know, but um, I I have this. Okay, so now I do have a crazy idea. Okay, so but it's not. It's probably too crazy because it's not actually lining up because the paper is a little like not even because it's not even paper. So if I can get it to fold point to point, can I get it to fold point to point? See, I can't get it to fold point to point because it's not a square, which is what I thought. I mean, that's kind of where I was thinking was that it would somehow turn itself into a square, but I don't know if I can do it that way without folding it like this first and then getting that center. That's what you know what, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it that way. I'm gonna fold it this way. Because this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. I gotta get it. It ain't getting it. So that's about as straight as you're gonna get that. And then what I'm gonna do there. So what you do now at that point is you take this portion and you get rid of this. And the way I like to do that is fold it down till it meets that edge. And then and try to go straight across with it. And it's not exact, but it's pretty close when you do it that way. Because it's definitely not exact. I could probably fold it up this way instead, but this one gets a little harder if you fold it up instead of folding it down. So that's probably straighter. Yep, that's straighter. And then you just crease it really good. And then what I like to do, some of y'all probably OCD, don't like it, germaphobe, whatever. I like to just get that crease wet. And the way I do it is I just kind of take the tip of my tongue and lick it. And then it tears really easy once you get it going. See, there's that. And then you tear, and then you tear, and then you tear, and then you be gentle and you keep tearing, and then it comes right off. And then boom. And then from there, you have a square. And then from there, you have a square. And I'm building something completely new because I have no idea what I'm doing. Ooh, I like this. I like this idea. I like this idea. I'm going somewhere with this. I don't quite know where, but I'm going somewhere. Alright, let's see. Can I go? Can we go? Can we go this way? Let's go this way. Let's reverse it again. I'm a king of like the reverse folding stuff. Like that's like my trademark. Like, oh, you want to make it look different? Just reverse fold it. Just every other fold, just flip it. See, and I don't like that because that needs to come over more because that bubbled because of the reverse fold. So I need to get it as close back to being on seam as possible. And then, okay, so then now let's reverse fold this one. And it's not exactly even right now, but it's close. And I'm trying to play with it a little bit just to see if I can make it even. But it's a little slanted. This one came a little bit over, so I need to see if I can move this one just in a hair like that. And then that will help that line up just a hair like that. Alright, so I got that. And I haven't decided where I'm going from here. I don't know if I want to pull these bad boys. That looks horrendous. Do I want to go this route? I think I want to go this route. This is interesting. This is interesting. I am folding it, and it is interesting. Boom. Let's get it. Whoa, don't bubble. Don't bubble. Okay. Fold. Fold. That was a little off. That one is a little off. Slightly off on that wing. But I like that. And then we're going to go we're going to cut this one. I just haven't figured out which way yet. Don't tip me. Don't tip me. Because once you make a cut, like, it's over. Like, let's start with that and just push this up like so. And then from there, from that, see, that's going to create a speed break. I don't want it to create a speed break. I want it to go that way. So I need to create another crease along this
I'm
right.
in here.
Oh, I knew he was going to jump in and try to scare me like Freddy Krueger.
I'm in here.
He is in like Slim Jim.
What up, Pete? What up? What up? What up?
So
How you doing, man?
you were much closer than you said you were. You lying son of a bitch.
Well, I didn't. I did. Yeah, I didn't know exactly how long it was gonna be. Yeah, I wasn't really sure.
Cause
So.
I was gonna take a break at 9:30 and then we gonna, come back at you. But I guess we just jump right into it. So yeah, you go ahead and let's let's
I, I surprised even myself.
yeah, hang on. You gotta share your camera.
Do I really gotta do that, man?
You gotta turn your camera on, bro.
Oh yeah, I guess I suppose I do.
You don't have to share your screen. You just need to turn your camera on.
I know that. I
Yeah,
know that. I know that.
I know that. And then
The
we're gonna.
Bloods.
Oh, look at that. And then we're gonna go focus.
The Bloods and the Crips and the.
Hide numbers.
Well, see, I got NASA Aero Systems and I got Marine.
See, I don't understand why it's doing both.
Yeah, what?
I,
Still?
I well, the logo is there, but
Yeah,
my name, yeah, like I haven't changed the logo, but the name pops up depending on who I talk to as
right.
Marine or NAS. Like it just depends. Like I'm like, dude, that's weird because I changed it. So
You changed it a while back too, didn't you?
yeah,
I mean, it's not like this is a recent thing.
like show non-video. Okay, so let's.
Look, I have the lights.
That's interesting. There's a little bit of
Is
a.
is it really interesting?
Hang on, hang on.
Oh, shit. What was I doing? What was I doing? What was I doing? I was taking a look here. We take a look here. Taking a
Uh,
little taking a little look here.
okay.
Take a look here. Take a look here. Taking a little look. Taking a little look here. Bobby, what's up? What's up? Robert was in here somewhere. Robert, what's going
Yeah,
on?
Robertson
Robert,
here. Don't do that.
yeah. Hey man, that's a nice pair of scissors you got there.
Edit. Undo. What?
What you talking about,
Oh
Willis?
my goodness. Okay. Okay, I got that back.
Oh, that's not what I meant to
What the
do.
fudge?
Wait, when you talk, does one go green or the other go green or both go green?
What are you talking about? I don't know.
Okay, marine goes green. Stream does not. Okay. Actually, that makes sense. That actually makes sense. Okay. Because the stream is the stream. Although,
Oh my
wait,
goodness.
so
Why is it?
if I did watch stream, oh, I see. Okay, so now I see what you're doing over there. Okay.
Yes, yes. Why is this all of a sudden?
All of a sudden, I'm just a black hole. You guys can't see me. So it's going to be waving at you, but really, I
Oh
can't
my
do that.
goodness.
Oh, my
Let's
goodness.
remove this and then add it back.
Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, man. It's day 356, huh?
Yeah, that's what I calculated.
Well, that's right. No, I mean, dude, it's only one more week.
Uh, what is it? Shit. Oh,
The hell was that?
I tried to hold it because I didn't want to blast everybody's ear with it. Give me a second.
You could have blasted everybody's ear. We would have forgiven you, man.
Yeah, I don't think Rona wanted that.
Got that COVID, bruh. COVID, bruh.
It's not a media source.
It's not
It
a media
was
source.
it was a window
It's just an audio or a video source, rather.
restream chat properties. What the?
Hey, Avi, I saw you posted a video of flying Cirrus around. So did you think Cirrus was good? Well, you posted shorts, I should say.
Bro, like it broke.
Wait, what? What broke?
The stinking stream, bro. Like it's not the stream, but the scene. Like
Oh,
it like broke on itself. Like I don't understand it. Like I have it here. Like you can see what I'm doing.
right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's Robert. Robert says, yeah, yeah. Cirrus. Cirrus is pretty straight, isn't it?
And then I
Yeah,
click
Cirrus is a good.
capture method automatic. I capture and restream, and then it just disappears whenever I do that.
What the fuck?
It's there and then it's gone. Like what the?
Guys, you've been with us for all these years of telecasting and stuff like that, and this is the technical difficulties we talk about.
Oh man,
Still
like
happening. We can't explain it. It's just gremlins. It's just gremlins,
edit,
folks.
undo, no. Okay, so
So we got this, but he's getting it.
rescan, scale to window. Okay, so
I finally got rid of my bee problem, so I don't have to feel like I can't come down here and be surrounded by bees when I do my telestrating. I'm sure there's still a nest in there, but they appear to be all dead. Oh, at the
okay, so
peak,
that's doing it again.
just so you guys know, at the peak, I had 72 dead yellow jackets in my window. I counted them as I collected them.
Yeah, you did.
So I had over 100 dead yellow jackets in the house.
So what did I
Or
just do?
100 yellow jackets in the house, which, if in
What did I
case you
do
didn't get,
differently?
you might not have known, is not a good situation. They're a particularly angry hornet that live in America, and yeah, they
Scale,
may be better. They're better than wasps. Well, wait,
edit.
they're worse than wasps. Although people say
Um,
you can live in peace with them. It did make my last couple weeks down here in my office harrowing. Luckily, they didn't make it through the house. They just made it here, but here was crucial. And as usual, as life usually does, kind of set me back on all my video creating. See, see,
Oh,
every
motherboard.
time best laid plans, I know you've heard the term best laid plans. Well, that's what we talk about when you say you have the best intentions and the best laid plans, and then shit like that happens. But
Yeah,
I'm glad Abby got some serious flights that were good. Now, if Mark can just figure out why the hell the scene broke.
but you see it. You see it's there.
Yeah, I see it's there. You're right. So it's like it's not like completely broke. It's just like not broadcasting right.
Well, yeah, because every time it's like, it's like every time it goes away, like I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how I did it because I got this one back.
Oh, okay, okay.
So I'm trying to see where did I click on to edit
Yeah,
transform.
I know. Yeah, I know. I should try doing the shorts. Actually, Mark, you should try doing the shorts too. We should get
I
in on
should
this,
probably, yeah, I should probably do it. That's just like doing TikTok. So
right?
yeah, I should probably get in on this.
I know you got the yellow jacket football team over there, Robert. I mean, like, dude, that's the worst part about being a Falcons fan is going on like the Falcons message boards or being with the group, and they all like for some reason those dumbasses like the dogs, and I can't stand the Bulldogs. I can't
I
stand
know
the
you can't.
Bulldogs. I know I probably should, but I can't. I have no respect for them. Seem like a redneck kind of football team, and I'm sorry for using that term, but damn it, man, they can't even spell their names right.
What are you
And
talking
somebody
about?
somebody
What you
tried to
talking about?
explain it to me by saying like like the dogs are somebody who could like everybody can go to college there, which proven by yeah, but can't nobody go like Georgia Tech is in Atlanta, but can't everybody go to that one because it's an institute of technology. So yeah, but yeah, I'm just talking sports ball and the fact that Bulldogs fans call them the DAWG. So I always tease them by not spelling because I can't stand the dogs. I try. They got good colors, but they got that G and they spell it dogs, and I got no respect.
So hang on.
He's trying to get this work, people. We working it. We working it. I'm
Oh
back.
snap!
How how much of
What
the show
the?
did you get into, and what did you do while I was gone?
Oh, I was. Well, why in the world is your? That's probably half the problem right there.
What happened?
What? What do you have on your?
What? I got a scissors.
Stupid.
What are you referring to? What are you referring
Stupid.
to?
Nothing. Okay,
What
so
do
I
I
got
have on
that.
my?
Nothing. I'm getting there. Hang on. I'm trying to figure this out.
Oh man, this is good shit. I love this. I kind of enjoy the technical. When we
I
when we
don't.
stop having the technical difficulties, we're probably gonna like just
I'm,
God, you
I'm,
dick dog.
oh no, no, we're good there. So good there.
There.
No, we're not. Okay. So let's remove this, and then let's go back in here, and let's
We're fixing it
window capture. If bag Discord.
because we're having technical difficulties like we usually have. I'm still not up here. They can hear,
Oh
I
my
can't see.
goodness. Why?
Well, you can see me in here because this is this, but that's not the show. Wait, now he's got me going on. Bang.
I do, but it's.
Yeah.
Oh my
I've stopped.
goodness.
Baby doll. Oh my goodness. That's what I
And
call doing the hibbity dibbity.
it's not even like it's.
It's just being a boogerhead. I
Oh
mean,
my
like,
goodness.
what the hell's going on?
I really hate this. All I had to do is click off of it and click back on the scene. It's like the dumbest thing ever. Like, why would that ever be a solution?
What do you mean your house is very weak? Hey, you got me on there though.
Oh my goodness. I really hate this stupid thing. I really do. I really do. I hate it with a passion.
Okay, I gotta ask an opinion of all of you guys out here too. What? Okay, it's something we were talking about, and you can include this in the show and say what the show because we're talking about it in the show. But um, I noticed, Abby, it's like you come out of nowhere. You basically came out of nowhere with your shorts, and I'm proud of you for this. This is really cool. And what the hell is that? You came out of nowhere with these shorts, and they looked awesome. And you got a couple people like looking in on them. How the hell did you do that? Did you, Mark? Did you notice what he did?
I have no idea.
He's got a couple of these shorts out there, just like flying the planes. He's really quiet. He throws the planes. It's like he's got like 2 or 3 videos of Cirrus, a couple of like a new birds that he built, and like just like finding Cirrus as well because he thought he lost it. But he's getting like reviews and like people were responding and shit. And I was like, what the hell? How do you do that shit?
He
You
knows
got to get in on
SEO
that.
more than he knows the SEO more than we do.
I guess so. Damn. We need to have an SEO of the company. Oh wait, that's CEO. You know what I'm saying? Um, 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 but yeah, the like it's no.
You want to know what this is?
Yeah, what the hell is that?
I'm not.
Is that like an advanced ninja?
No, no.
I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry. That's my bad. That's not what I meant to say. That looks more like an advanced. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what
Well,
it is.
after doing this, it looks like an advanced Diablo slash phase,
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
but I did not. One, there was the intention. I did not intend to build it this
Oh,
way.
here we go again with
No,
his attention.
like I did not intend to get it to look like that.
Okay.
Um, I'm actually going to build another one because I'm kind of quite intrigued about this. I don't know which way to really clip this because I don't really know if I want to. I think I'm just going to clip it straight up the back.
I hope if anything, people, I have got y'all interested in putting like fins or canards or something like that on
Yep,
there.
that's exactly what I was
Like
trying to do.
that's all I hope I'm getting y'all interested in because man, it's really cool to see planes with fins flying around.
Like that.
Whew. Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, yeah.
Um, that is built in, by the way.
Oh, I figured it would be. It looks like it. Yeah, it looks like it is. I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you that. And like, did you just build it?
I just, yeah, I was in the middle of building it when you jumped online, and then I went to go switch the stream over.
Oh, okay.
Um,
So you
so
haven't
I
been
need
on
to.
very long.
Oh no, I've been on for about an hour,
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
which
You've
is
been
like,
talking with some people.
yeah, which is why like I was like, oh, that's a good halfway point. Um, like I was gonna call it like put I was gonna actually create like a be right back kind of screen or something like that. Gotta put today's date on it though. Today's the 22nd, right? Yep, 22nd. 22, 20, 21.
We're almost there, dude.
We are almost there. Yeah, so I'm gonna build another one. Actually, I need to put a little number one up here.
A paper car? Robert built a paper car?
Yeah, he built a paper car.
Okay, that's gonna have to be a separate industry and a separate channel because yeah,
We don't have room for that.
we ain't got time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Now you tell me
9,000
if you've
keys.
done something to this. Let me find something I can use here. Sure, this one. Okay.
But go ahead and say also this version of this plane is absolute crap. I don't know if
That's interesting.
it's absolute crap.
That's interesting. I don't know how well this is gonna fly. It's definitely interesting though. So
What's interesting? What are you talking about?
okay. So last week I was feeling crap, and I did not build last week or do anything. Plus I was having like builder's block. Um, you know how like
Oh,
I've
I'm
been
sorry.
saying that like I've been having.
No, yeah, no, I understand because again, we're artists, bro. It's totally understandable. I get that. I've had it
I'm
too.
gonna cut that
You know,
piece
I've
out.
had it.
Yeah, I know you
I've
had it,
told you about it. Yeah, yeah.
but that's where I was at, and I wasn't feeling good. I um, hurt my leg pretty bad, like over the past like 2 weekends ago.
What did you do, man?
Well, I was playing paintball,
With
and
your leg?
apparently, well, we were playing. I was playing woods ball, and we. I, so we're on the like the last scenario of the day of like what we wanted to do or what the guys wanted to do, and there was a group of probably about 20 of us. It was a private group. Friend of mine booked it down in Madison, in one of the paintball places. So um, we went down there, and
You
it was
drove
just
down to Madison to play paintball?
yeah, it's a pretty big area. Like as far as that field goes, it's like one of the bigger fields
Well, I know, but
compared
where
to
you live, and you went down to Madison to play paintball? It's like, holy
yeah. He doesn't go down there like that often. That's like he does it like maybe once or twice a year. So
oh,
it's
and
not
I'm
like
using, speaking of which, we're going to use a disclaimer right away in this video. You do not, one does not play paintball. um, these are guns, folks. Guns are dangerous.
yeah,
Okay. You
yeah.
kind of,
Well, oh, this
keep
one's
a
gonna
good
come out.
eye out with
This one's
that
gonna come
thing.
out a little different, isn't it?
It might.
No, it's about the same. That piece looks bigger, so no, that's good. Um, but so we went down there and we're playing this scenario called the castle, and literally it's got a tower that looks like a castle. It's got a makeshift church building in the middle of the castle, and then it's got a uh, wall around everything. Um,
Okay.
and on that wall, it has six towers, one on each corner and one in the middle of the wall, on the edges. So I decided, like, when we split the teams up, my team was defending first, so they said, "Hey, where does everybody want to go?" And obviously, I never played that. So I never played down there, so I was like, I didn't care whatever was available. So there was this uh, middle tower on the right. Um,
Ow.
I went all the way to this. Well, I didn't know there was three floors. I thought there was only two just looking at it. I get up to the second floor and realize there's a not really a hidden third floor, but you can get up to the third floor, which is kind of cool. So I went up the third floor, um, which was just a little makeshift. Well, I won't say makeshift ladder. It was a little ladder that they had there to go up to the third floor. So I climbed the ladder and I do like my military instincts. I scan in front of me as I get up there. I turn left because that's where the enemy's going to be coming from. Because in real life, you know where the enemy's coming from, but we knew that we had an
Yeah.
idea. We
You
knew
always know where the enemy's coming from in real
we
life.
had an idea of we knew their starting area. I would say that way. They actually came, like two of them came around and actually flanked us on the outside of the castle and tried to penetrate through one of the secret openings that we could not see because we're up and there's a platform on the outside of the wall that does not allow you to see straight down the side of the wall. So they could literally walk underneath me and I couldn't see them
Okay.
on the outside of the wall.
Okay.
But I can see over the outside of the wall. But I can't see them because they're underneath that platform walking along the wall. But anyways, so I'm looking down the wall and outside of the wall trying to see if I see any movement. I can hear it but I can't see it. So I take a step to the left. Now
And
mind you,
now
I
computer what? And now you're cha-cha.
so
Sorry.
I come up, I turn left and I step forward and I'm on the edge of my um, tower, and I have no roof. Just so you know, there's no roof to this tower, so um, I'm just kind of looking out this makeshift wall window, and I'm looking down the wall and the entrance, and I take a step to the left, and I didn't scan to see if what the floor was like, and there was a two by four that was missing, and my foot goes right in between, well, right down into that gap where that two by four was missing.
Okay.
And this is before the game started. I pivot and I thought I snapped my knee. It hurt so bad. But thankfully, when I turned, I had turned above the knee.
Okay. Okay.
So basically, above the kneecap to the right of the thigh and all on the left side of the thigh had just gotten twisted and bruised. But I didn't tear anything. I didn't, I mean, I strained it and I got a little bit of a knot still from swelling. Um,
Me too.
um,
Sorry.
but and it's still black and blue like crazy and a little bit of purple, but and it's still sore. But I was hurting so bad come Wednesday because that had happened on Sunday.
So what has this got to do about the builder's block, though?
Oh yeah, well so I'm here on Wednesday and I've got builder's block from the last couple of weeks and I was in so much pain and I
Yeah.
just basically said screw it. I did like a quick 30-minute show last week and it's like I'm done. I feel like crap because I'm hurting.
Oh, gotcha.
And then this week I got a cold, but it's not a big deal. Like I'm better this week than I was last week. But yeah, so like I got jacked up from that. Um, I was hurting pretty bad.
Gotcha. Okay. That's why. Yeah, that's why the show was short.
Yeah,
Okay.
like plus I was taking meds too, and they were I don't normally take them, but I took them to help me sleep because I was having really issues sleeping. I normally don't take those meds, but I took them that time.
And this one time at band camp, I took these meds. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so that's that. Okay, so you see what I've done so far.
I
You know
see
what
what
I'm
you've
doing.
done so far. Yeah.
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 So
How did you start out? What size sheet did you start out with?
standard eight and a
Okay.
half by 11,
Okay.
8.5 by 711.
It's got to be important to the people so they can follow along in case, It's like you said, it needs to be added on the database sheet, and we do that. So I haven't forgotten that. That was a hell of a good idea.
So then, yeah, I do my typical, you know, tear this off.
It's typical. This is typical, people.
So I have my crease for my center, and I'm gonna build it.
I was gonna I was gonna post a couple more flight videos myself this weekend, but dude, it was windy as hell when we had this front come in.
Yep,
And, and like, I mean, it wasn't really like the front wasn't coming in over the weekend, but boy, it was windy as hell this weekend. I
I
did take
can't
one
see.
plane out. and one plane just like, oh, dude, I took a Banshee out. Matter of fact, I took this Banshee out, and I swear to God, this thing went everywhere, like all over the place because of the wind. I was like, it ain't a good day. It ain't a
So
good day.
so you see that?
Okay, yeah, yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I see that. Okay.
I'm sure you've done this before too.
Okay. Okay.
You do this.
Yeah, humidity is also pretty bad, but it's gotten better now because of the way we are up here. I mean, for you, I'd imagine, Avi, it's probably pretty bad. Even Robert, you as well, it's probably pretty bad for you too. But here, it's not like now that the cold front passed through, now there's like no humidity at all. Or if there
Yep.
is, it's
No,
not noticeable to aircraft.
it is not noticeable at all because it is cold.
You below 50 now?
Oh, yeah. It was 36 degrees this morning.
My God, colder than we are.
Yeah, I
We got
know.
down like the high 40s.
No, it was 36 degrees this morning. I woke up, I was like, oh, I think I need to turn the heat on.
I was just describing this to like one of the boys at work, how like I do the windows in here, and he's like, "You are nuts." I mean, like everybody, a lot of dudes like it cold when you need it to be cool when you go to sleep, or else you can't sleep. There's a
Yep.
bunch of people like that, but mostly dudes, right? You know.
I'm that
But
way,
like,
yeah.
yeah, but like I was telling him, like, dude, if it's below 70, the window stays open. I mean, dude, seriously. And I mean
Okay.
70 below, I mean below 70. So if it's zero, the window is still open. The only time I'm gonna close that in the winter is if it is below zero and there's a breeze. Then I'll close it. Other than that, that window is staying the fuck open as long as it's below 70 degrees. And like he's like, you're nuts. I'm like, well, I need some cool when I sleep.
Yeah, you're about the only one. I
It's
ain't
like,
that
man.
nuts.
I mean, like, there's something about a brisk pillow and sheet, man. You gotta try it. You gotta try
Believe me, I'm fine. I'm fine with it, but I know other people
it.
that are not. So you do this, and
Okay.
then I flip it over,
You flip it over. Okay.
and then
Okay.
I do my other one.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Before you do that, hold on. Wait. Tell me something. Before you do that, what size is the paper before you do that fold that you're doing right now?
Before I do that, oh,
Yeah. What size is that
because this
paper?
it's now back to a square. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5.
Oh, it worked out evenly. Okay. Okay.
It ended up becoming a square again when I did this, which was not
Well,
the
you did.
intention.
No, but you did say you wanted to try out new things with like new ways of folding, and that's a good way to do it with a sheet. Yeah.
Yeah, considering I folded, a couple folds already and then ended up back to a square and then I could end up making it look like this.
Right.
Like,
See, and I mean, my next how to builds might have to be the ones with square sheets, so I can give Mark these, and he has a better idea of how to build this new stuff. Since he wants to work with new sheets, like I need to do.
I don't know. See, it's
Mark,
not
do you remember how to
even.
build? Do you know how to build Banshee? Do you remember how to build Banshee? Did I ever show you that?
I don't remember.
I mean, Banshee is that old. Like you would have been there
Yeah, I don't remember.
for Raintree, but
Yeah,
Banshee and Wasp and Diamant, they all use square sheets,
and then from
and Goblin
there,
too, and Goblin
and then
too.
from there, I take it and put that triangle fold that I just made on the bottom.
The Nimbus Mini Mod. That's basically
You know
okay.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then I fold the wings. I fold the wings first because that gives me a basis of where to cut the fin.
Okay.
So I fold my wings. Oh, this is buckling way more than the other one.
Sometimes you gotta like go in there and actually like tape it up to hold it in place so it doesn't do that shit, you know?
Yeah, that one's got way more stress than the other one. And then that creates that back there.
Oh, okay. That's where that comes from. Okay.
So that's where that comes from. And then what I did was
What I super canoodled here.
I took it about right there. Ooh, that was a little closer than I wanted. And then from there, you got to fold it again to give it that crease. And then from there, you got to come up straight up the back.
Interesting.
This one is a lot thinner on that fold than this one is.
Well, your second one's definitely going to be different because you like got the experience now, so to
Well,
speak.
yeah, but I didn't want to cut it up that high because that's probably going to tear.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. It probably will.
But that's the theory on that. I pop it back down so I can fold these anhedrals so I don't mess it up. And then I just fold these anhedrals straight down along that pocket. So I just make the tip meet the pocket line.
Polly Pocket.
Yep.
All
And
right.
it's not
All right.
it's not 100% like exact, but you know what I'm saying. It's there.
Yeah. Oh,
And then when I and then from there, then I fold it back down flat, and it looks like a face. Pop these out. Pop that up.
this was not the intention.
This was not the intention. I was like, oh, let me just do this, and then let me do this. You can go back and watch the video or the beginning of the stream. Like I see, that's way
This was
taller
the
than I
this is the
wanted.
first. The beginning of the stream is the first one
Yeah, like I built
of
it.
whatever this is.
Yeah,
Okay.
I built it on stream.
Okay.
I basically decided, and it was like literally, it was like the last like from after 9 o'clock. So the last like 30 minutes of the stream before you got here. So you got here right around nine. Actually, not even. You got here around 9:20, 9:15. So basically, from 9 to 9:15.
Wow, that actually came to you quick. That's quite a hell of a way to relieve builder's block. Holy shit.
Yeah. So I mean, I just started messing around. I was like, oh, I would. I mean, it was a little bit before that probably, but it wasn't. It wasn't that long.
Okay. Okay. That's pretty good. I mean, just come out of there like that, you know. I mean, but that's sometimes how those ideas come across, you know, they're just sudden ideas like that.
Circle level. I did not. Okay.
You well know, like that's hell, half the ones we do. I mean, one of the reasons why you kind of like flying with somebody else or being out there with somebody else when you do stuff like that is because you see those, like, I wouldn't exactly call it combat, but if you're out there in the heat of it, you know, and they build and
Yeah.
those ideas are just sporadic, spontaneous. They just
Yeah.
come to you right then.
Yep.
So it's like this one that you were doing this, you were doing this, and it was like as you were folding, it was just developing, right? I mean, basically.
Yeah, basically, I had you could see my thought process. Like I was trying to get it to go. Like I was trying to do, and I'll pull out another sheet and show you exactly what I was trying to do. Um, and that's how the folding it the way I did ended up coming into play because I realized that it wasn't going to work. And that's why I say it's probably more like 8:45 that I was probably thinking and messing with it, maybe 8:50. So it was probably about a good 20 minutes, 20-30 minute build, but
Okay.
it wasn't like super long. So my initial thought process, I don't want to use this thicker sheet because they're a pain in the butt.
I know I found myself some thicker sheets recently, like I'm like so neglected to like try these out because I'm worried about what the hell am I going to build with these that works and how am I going to fold
Yeah,
it
like
even.
I'm probably going to save those for like interceptor builds and maybe a Ekron or something like that that doesn't have too many folds. Um,
Yeah.
okay, so I'm gonna flip this over. Um, Basically, I was trying to get this corner to match up with this corner to fold a crease across, and vice versa. But then I realized, like, no matter what I did, it wasn't going to happen because this is not a square.
What?
Like, it's simple math and simple geometry, but like my brain just wasn't like looking at it that
Oh,
way.
you weren't figuring on the angles to get to that point, right?
Yeah, because no matter what you do, like if you do it this way, like you're like if I go and fold it across to this tip, like this is literally on stream. I was doing that. I was like, well, that doesn't line up. And then I said, okay, well, what if I do this one? Well, that one doesn't line up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Yeah.
oh, well, then I guess the only option is to fold it. And that's what I kind of said, oh, I could do it this way and then cut that off and then get that square and then fold it from there and then make that the nose. Because
Oh,
that's what I
okay.
wanted. I
Okay.
wanted that diamond shaped wing, which is what I
Right.
ended up getting. And then I ended up folding those into anhedrals because I realized like once I
Oh,
got it there, then I was like, oh, well, I need anhedrals on it. And then I realized, oh, I've got the STE
right.
built
Right. Yeah,
into
I
it. I
know.
was like, oh,
That's
okay,
another
cool.
cool thing is to have the STE.
Yeah, like I had that built into it, and I was like, oh, cool. Well, I'm gonna throw a fin in the back. Like I literally just kind of this because I saw that sticking out, and I was like, what am I gonna do with that? Am I gonna just cut it flat? No, if I cut it flat, it probably will mess with it. I don't know if I want to do that.
Chances are not all that good.
And then when I um, decided not to cut it flat, I decided, well, let me cut a fin into it, and instead
It
of
just
cutting
look
it
good.
flat. So I cut the fin
Okay.
into it, um,
Okay.
and then it still stuck out way out here, and then I was like, man, that's gonna cause some drag. So then I just snipped the end of that off, and I was like, oh my goodness. Then when I really sat and looked at it, it looks identical to a phase. I mean, not identical, but it's close.
Close, yeah, but
Because I have
what
some
is what are your dimensions? What are your dimensions?
on this from the fuselage length is, oh my goodness, one, one, two, three,
Dimensions are
four,
not the
five,
best. They're
six,
good.
seven,
They look good. They
eight.
look good.
It's literally 8 inches from the fuselage to the tip. So it's like eight and almost a half with this fin.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, well, that's right about where a phase, like, okay, this is a phase two, but
And then
oh,
this
never mind. This is
is
a phase one.
taped,
Ha!
and it's one, two, three and a half roughly. It's not exactly
Wide?
straight. Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Get a
taped.
more, gotta get a more standardized. Oh, okay. So yeah, it's it's a little bit. It's about as long, but a little bit more wide. This is a different style phase. It's got the fin, but it's got the fin out, so like the trailing edge is way beyond the fin.
Oh yeah,
Um,
that one's not standard.
no, it's not standard, but it
Oh,
follows the same. Like
like
this
your
is where the trailing
six.
edge. Yeah, this is where the trailing edge would be, and the nose is right. So it's 8.5 by, and the width is still the same by 4.5. So you did manage to make it more narrow.
So I wonder how that's going to affect it. That's interesting. But I
Maybe
didn't.
maybe a stabilization issue.
But I have more weight, I think, in the front than you do. I
Yeah,
think.
probably.
I
And
think.
yeah, you're right. His does look like Exile number 16. Yeah. You
Hold on.
can't really you can't really make you can't really make a Nova out of the square sheet. I mean, you could, but it won't really be a Nova. I mean, this once again this goes into what Mark and I always debate about every time or time and time again we rehash like when is the plane the same and like dude because like with the sheets we were just talking about, if you try to, even if you made a Nova the exact same way, but you started out with like 7x7 square versus 8.5 by 11, it's not a Nova because you didn't start out with the same sheet.
Yeah, you're not starting out the same size. Like,
And that's
I mean, it's
and
not
that's really crucial. That's
it,
really crucial.
it but see, so how does that play into the fact of legal sheet?
Well, no, like you know what's funny is because that goes with your intent. If your intent is to make a Nova, for example, but you start out with a square sheet, you're not going to get a Nova. You're not.
Well, that's
It's
what I'm
not going to
saying.
turn out the same.
But if you start out with a rectangle sheet,
Like a legal sheet, yeah, you can do the same thing, but again, it won't be a Nova. It will not be a Nova. Actually, if you start out with a legal sheet and try that, you'll get what I called the Phoenix back in 1988 because that's what I used to build the Phoenix and Manta out of. It was like a legal sheet, basically starting out like Nova. I guess you could say Phoenix kind of made Nova, kind of, but that's crucial again, and that's why the size sheet is all fire important because yeah, your intent could be I'm going to make a phase out of this, but if it's a different size sheet, you're not going to get the plane.
but then how does that work with the upsizing?
Well, with the upsizing, all you're doing with upsizing, that's taking the sheet by a standard ratio, like like
But I don't think I did that
using
though.
ratios. You got to use ratios to make sure that when you upsize, you're upsizing as you would be like simple enlargement. Like if it is an 8.5 by 11 sheet, you take the multiples of two because you want to make it the double the size, right? So what would you get out of that? It wouldn't be a legal sheet, but it would be more like say 10 3/4 by 14 1/2.
What? No, it wouldn't be 16, 17?
It could be something like that. I mean, I don't know because
17
I'm not doing
by
it in my head right. I'm not doing
17
it in my head
by
right, but I know like
22.
all you got to the trick is, of course, to figure out the ratio.
If you doubled it, if you literally doubled the
Yeah,
sheet of paper, it would be 17 by 22.
well, I know, but then you're talking like really big, and we weren't making stuff that large. Ratios, whatever ratio you do to figure that out, doesn't exactly work like that. It's not a
So
simple
maybe like
case
one and a
of
half.
yeah,
So maybe like a
it's not a
half
simple
size up.
case of that. But that's also why when you do upsizing with the ratio we're talking about here, I'm using this word so much it's not a word anymore. But if you get it right, obviously your plane is exact same because you're building it to the dimensions just at an upsized sheet.
Well, dude, now you're making me think, and I don't like that. And that's not exactly what I did on a lot of the others. You know that, right?
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling. Like, well, like my fighter bomber for the phase three, like the one that it's made out of Chinese menu, but I trimmed that Chinese menu. It's not a full size sheet because a full size sheet of Chinese menu isn't the right size aspect ratio to upsize a phase.
Oh, I picked up
You
some
have to
more
trim it.
Chinese menus too.
That's good. You can never get enough Chinese menus,
I
people.
picked up more Chinese. I picked up a good. I didn't like rob the whole stack because I didn't want them to get mad. It was the first time I've been in that restaurant, so but dang, I got a huge like lump on the side of my leg from that. I didn't even realize that it was that bad. But now that you got me focused on it,
Well, I hadn't
it's
know
like
about your
bad.
injury, bro.
Well, yeah, but I hadn't been paying attention to it. I'm just like, oh, it's still sore. Yeah, no big deal. It's gonna be sore because of what I did to it. Like, I mean, I literally fell my chunky monkey self um through the stinking like a 2x4, 2x6 slot. That my whole leg went through, and then my thigh got caught, and I fell and twisted. Um, because my other leg was and the rest of my body was still up on the third floor, and my leg was hanging through down to the second.
And
And
that's
I
never a good thing.
No, it was not. I mean, I thought I broke something at first, and then I was, or like it was gonna snap. Like I had hurt it so bad that I was like, oh man, I just snapped something. Like I couldn't tell at first, and I was like, all right, cool. Like I just laid there for a good solid minute with my leg through the floor, Like the game still hadn't started yet. It was crazy. And then I finally managed to kind of slowly pull my leg out of there, and I'm just writhing in pain on the third floor of this tower. I'm not screaming because one, I don't want to scream, and two, like
I wouldn't blame you. I
like
wouldn't blame
it's
you for
just I was in
screaming.
so much pain, like I just couldn't get it out. Like, and I didn't want to yell medic because I didn't feel like I was like I felt like I was hurt. Obviously, I was hurt pretty bad, but
Call out
like
medic like it was a combat zone.
yeah,
Medic!
I'm like, yeah, I was like, I didn't want to yell medic, because we had a couple of paramedic, like my buddy's a paramedic, and well, I should say, he's an advanced EMT. He's almost a paramedic, um,
Oh,
but um,
like he's like Chris.
yeah. So it's like there was a couple of them there, so it's not like, and we had, um, he had his equipment with him because actually one of the guys that is one of the EMTs was actually got kicked up a ground bee nest, um, or was it no? It was a yellow jacket nest or something, one of those nests, and he got stung like probably 5 or 6 times, and they had gotten under his at the in his pants, like down by his
Ouch.
shoes, because he
Ouch.
was standing there, and I was standing right next to him, and I'm surprised that I didn't get stung. Um, but yeah, it was insane.
Yeah, yeah, it would be. I wouldn't want to be in that a ground bee. I love that a ground bee.
Yeah, well, it wasn't
I
Hornet,
like a
like Yellow
ground bee
Jackets.
hamburger.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't Yellow Jacket Hornets. So, and I did look it
Okay,
up. I did look it up. There is a difference between ground bees and Yellow Jackets and the Hornets. There's a slight difference.
there's a slight difference.
Well, one, there's the size. Um, what you had was Yellow Jackets, like the
Yeah,
Hornets.
I had fucking yellow jackets. Yeah.
Yeah, because yours were like huge, and that's what got me thinking. Like, wait a minute, that's not what issue I'm having. And
Oh yeah, because you
oh, and
got
I,
like you must have had like sweat bees.
yeah, like tiny, tiny ones. Like, well, I say
Yeah,
tiny ones.
little bitty. Yeah, we call them sweat bees. Yeah,
See,
and
everybody.
sometimes they're black. Sometimes they have like luminous color.
Well, yeah, these are all yellow, like black and yellow.
Yeah,
Because that's why I was like, oh no, that's a yellow jacket. I'm like, because I'm used to honeybees and stuff and that type of thing.
right, right.
But these aren't honeybees. And if they are, they're building a nest in the ground and they're dumb. Whereas the other honeybee issue I have actually builds its nest in the peak of my garage outside. So it's like, why are some like if they're the same, why are ones building in the ground and the others are building up in the you know the peak of
Right, right.
that? Like that confuses the crap out of me.
Yeah, yeah. I don't get it either.
But yeah,
I don't know.
so I didn't want to yell for them, and then finally like I stood up and like we started playing, and I was trying to just kind of hobble. Like I didn't move from that third tower until the end of the game,
I hobble.
but I was hobbling around that third floor like playing still. And then when I came down, they were like, "Hey, what's wrong?" And I was like, "Oh, I fell through the floor up there." Um, you know what I'm saying?
Who are these dudes that you know in Madison that you go like paintballing with, dude?
Well, I don't know anybody there. My buddy does.
Oh, okay.
So he apparently grew up in Madison.
Gotcha, gotcha. All
So
right,
he
all
has
right.
he has friends and stuff there. So like that's how that ended up.
Gotcha. Okay.
Just put these two like that. That looks kind of cool.
Yeah,
But
that
yeah,
looks kind of cool. I'm taking this plane and I'm finishing it for the first time in like months because I built the body and I was like sitting on the body for you guys have seen it. You gotta go back like 3 months. Like, what the hell is that thing? Like, I don't know. I can't figure out what to do with it. Well, I'm finally just finishing it because I'm saying like, screwed it, screwed it. I'm building something with it.
Well, I'm seeing you're building something with canards, unless you cut those off.
Not canards yet, but well, I just stapled the middle. But I stapled it because I wanted to hold it down so I could make the folds and they wouldn't like poof out and shit. So I'm actually like, okay, we're working on tail fins and stuff. Like I'm trying to put those in and on and stuff like that. Well,
Yeah.
next thing I'm trying to do is just that. I'm trying to put canards in. And kind of an homage to OAE, but like his shape is
Why
really
don't you
cool.
just get your stinking?
God damn it. God damn it.
Yeah, just get. Yes, thank you.
The other one bit into the
Look
paper
how
too well.
simple that was.
Oh, shut up. God, you didn't say it first now, did you?
No, I'm
Look
like
how
sitting here thinking to myself, like, why are you messing with that thing? You got a stinking stapler remover. Like, at least I don't have a stapler remover. Like, I lost mine
did you lose your stapler?
because I lost it in the move, I guess. Or it's somewhere in one of these boxes that I haven't opened. But I've opened every single
Actually,
box that I
probably more
have.
likely.
I've opened every
Actually,
single
probably more
box that I
likely.
have, and I haven't seen it in there. So I don't know where the
Yeah.
heck it's at. Um,
Well, steal one from work.
I am at work.
I know. That was part of the joke.
You're so dumb. Like, yeah, it
Oh
ain't
man, now
happening.
that's cool, isn't it, people? Check it out.
Oh, I do
Check it
have
out.
that cord, so I can do that.
What do you think about that?
What the heck did you do? It looks like
I
it's
created
stinking helicopter on the bottom.
I created engines.
Oh, are they? Oh, they're open.
Yeah.
No, those are speed brakes, is what those are.
Yeah, probably. They probably wouldn't serve as anything but I thought it was a cool idea.
Now you could.
Oh, dude, no, they're not. They're not speed brakes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dude, not speed brakes. Look at that. Did you see that? Oh,
Jewel
dude,
stupid.
that was hot.
That's no anhedrals either.
No, those aren't anhedrals because they're freaking boxes.
How does that deflect enough to?
Well, I'm not really sure. Well, like, because it's like, oh man, this is cool. I had no idea it was going to turn out this way.
You don't. Do you need anhedrals?
Not right now. I mean, it's not even taped. Dude, this thing flies good.
I mean, it would probably need tape outside, something to hold it together with fighting the wind.
Yeah, probably a little something, especially because I made this thing out of notebook paper. But oh my god, that's hype, dude. I've never really done anything like that before.
But that thing
It's
looks super
because
thick though. Like if you built that out of like construction paper ish, you know what I'm saying? Like something much
well,
thicker.
it needs something up in the front because the way I built it originally, there's more weight right here than there is even right here,
So a
and
paper clip.
and it's notebook paper, so and it's poofing on this side.
So a paper clip.
Maybe,
Maybe.
maybe
But
that's
that's not
probably
gonna
be the
stay.
case.
That's not gonna permanently stay.
Right? No, it won't. It won't. Oh, this is hot, dude. You should make one of these. This is cool. Yeah, it still probably does need something that's going to give it a little bit of stability, but I don't want to. Okay, like everybody, like okay, you want to stay away from like a regular size, right? You're trying to like okay, I want to experiment with different sizes and crap.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
trying to.
trying I'm trying to do the same thing. I'm trying to not use winglets or anhedrals anymore. trying to see if I can get some planes to fly without them.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get to that point. I don't know if I want to get to that point.
Well, I mean, again, like you saw the flights and you've seen these. Okay, this one sucked, but the ones that has the fins below, the normal ones of these that I've got out, they don't need them. They just have the fins underneath, and they fly just fine. I mean, you could always do that with any of your birds. You take like a regular sheet, a regular plane, and just add on some bigger fins, and you don't have to put anhedrals or winglets on there, and they'll come around.
Well, that's kind of what I did to Diablo at one point. I added on anhedrals, but I didn't make them with anhedrals
Right. Right.
because that was back when, we were really more picky about. Oh, sorry. Oh man, it's been a rough day. Um, no, we were more picky about copying designs and copying names and all that other stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like now, we just, not that we just quit caring about it, it's just like we can't let that, like, there's just too many of us.
This is true.
And I'm not going to sit there and call my stuff, you know, pancake.
Oh, come on, man! You need to build a pancake.
Yeah, I probably could. Everybody needs a pancake.
This is cool. I might build another one of these. I might build another one of these out of a better sheet and see if I can get the same results out of it. This is pretty hot.
This guy, like, I'm telling you, sometimes people just want to.
What are you talking about? What are you looking at?
The Legion post commander. He's such a man, pain in the butt sometimes.
A douche canoodle?
Nah, he's not even that bad. I mean, he is a. Well, I'm not gonna say it on stream. I'm not
We
gonna
know
get
what he is,
all.
bro.
I'm not gonna
We
say
know
it
what
on
he is.
stream. I'm just not gonna say it on stream.
Okay, fine. But we
It's
know what
it's
you're talking about.
no, you don't. Like you have no idea where I was gonna go with this. Like, no, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not. I'm not.
Say it. Don't say it.
I'm
Fine. Fuck it. Fuck it.
no, I'm not gonna say it.
Just type it for somebody.
No, I'm not gonna type it because no. Um, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna do it. We're gonna do that off stream. I'm not. I'm not. So,
Go anywho,
so,
people.
but yeah, like he's hard to deal with, and like he over like I just signed up with the Legion probably a month or so ago, and I'm excited because it's not a new post. It's been around for like 100 years, but it was dying, and literally because like there was just nothing but old people here, and they're in the rebuilding phase because they don't have anything. Like
Okay.
there's no restaurant, there's no bar, there's no nothing. It's literally was just a building that they rented out to help pay, you know, for certain things, and that was it. And there was a daycare that was above it that they.
Because these old folk need daycare.
Well, no, that's the thing. Like it was a child's daycare, and it's like, okay, you rented that entire space out to this daycare, and it's been vacant for the last 2 years, and that person still has their crap there, and you won't get them to get it out. It's
You gotta
at
hate
this
that shit, man.
at this point, it's like you better come get it, otherwise I'm gonna donate it and or throw it in the garbage because I don't have time to wait on you.
Me neither. Cat, what are you doing?
So, and then they put me on the building committee. They put me on as one of the IT guys. They have me as um, the leader of the honor guard now, and then they're trying to make me the second sergeant at arms.
God
Um,
damn, you need two sergeant at arms.
they don't, but they can because they have enough people. But
How
yet
are
you
you
don't.
getting into over there?
But that's the thing. Like they don't. The post commander won't get off his butt and make decisions. Like I said, this needs to be done. Like okay, you want my opinion? Okay, you want my opinion? Fine. I will tell you exactly what you need to do. But I'm not going to tell you how to do it because that's not my job. You want my opinion. What do we need? What do we need? And what should we do first? Okay, well, you need a security system and you need to finish the bar if you've already paid for the liquor license.
Well, anybody
You
can tell you that, right?
you need to get that done. Like that is like no joke needs to be done. Like
Quality is job one.
stop waiting around for a business meeting to do it. Either like call everybody and say, hey, we're going to have um, a mandatory meeting on this date, and we're going to discuss these issues, and because we need to do it sooner than later.
Have you guys noticed that Mark's job everywhere he goes is like basically the same kind of thing? It's like a lot of this.
Hey, but that's why I'm moving up, and because I'm at the point where it's like, no, I am done babysitting. I
Right.
don't mind being a supervisor, but that's the thing. Like, I don't mind being a supervisor. My supervisor was gone for like another week and a half, and I was doing his job. And then he came back, and he's like, "Wow." He's like, "I don't have
He's got
anything."
to take people.
Like, he's like, "I don't have anything to catch up on. Like, you did everything." I was like, "I know. Like, that's my job. My
Get
job is
yourself
to make your job easy. And when you're
get
gone,
yourself some two-sided tape.
it's my job to make my job easy." So
Yeah. Nice.
that's
Two-sided
all.
tape is where it's at, people.
That's all. That's all there needs to be. And
That's all there needs to be.
it's just the way
Ah,
it is. And it's like, okay. So once he realized that I know what I'm doing, even though like I haven't been in that job an entire year yet, I haven't. I've been in there for like basically 9, 10 months. I started in December. Um, yeah, like that's why you promoted me early, and that's why like I'm here making stuff happen.
no, I'm making stuff like Bradley Electrical. Wait, oh damn, oh Bradley Electrical. Oh,
I see what you're doing over there.
I'm just typing about this plane actually.
Oh, it looks like you're playing Gink,
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
but
I actually have the database up in the background. Oh my God, you got me calling it a database.
yeah, I was gonna say you got a spreadsheet up in the background. You don't have.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Speaking of which, wait, let me get this out here. Wait, I don't have the aircraft sheet up. Let me get the aircraft sheet up. See if there's any, you know what we talking about, people. See if there's any,
Oh,
what
yep,
the
you
hell's the
gotta look.
word?
Anniversaries.
Anniversaries and shit. Yeah, let me get some anniversaries out here. Phase three is quite simple. Yeah, it ain't hard.
But um,
You think what?
I think we should probably undergo a new, like, since we've done this for about a year, I think we should undergo a scene update. Like it,
This phase here?
yeah,
Or okay.
yeah, like I think we should go a little more techie with it.
Well, we probably should. People are probably expecting great things that we're not giving them yet.
So if that's
Yeah,
something that's
you
probably
guys
going to be
should be
coming up.
better. Let's see. It's the 22nd. Let's see what's active. Oh, Nothing. It's another boring time. We have a lot of stuff that happens in September, but a lot of the stuff is all retired, except one that stands out right here. Diamant, believe it or not, in 2 days. In 2 days will be literally the only one too. I've gone back even further, but Diamant is going to be 3 years old in 2 days. She's one of the rare few planes that's like has a rollout date of the 24th, or
Ain't nobody got
a
time for
rollout
that.
date a rollout date different than the first flight date. Yeah, a lot of all the rest of them are like retired. They retired. Playoffs retired. I'm looking to see if there's anything else, bros. You haven't been able to work on your
Yeah.
okay, you got over the builder's block, but you ain't been able to get over your like have you worked on your squadrons or anything yet? Or bases or anything yet?
Yeah, I said that's I was saying earlier, that's going to be one of those things that I'm able to do probably in the wintertime because man, this thing is peaking like crazy. I need to fix this. All right, let's go here, advanced audio properties. Let's bring this down a dB.
It's loud.
Yeah.
That's loud. No, I'm not that bad, but you guys are.
Yeah, no, that's better. I think that's a little better. I brought it went down 1 dB, so we'll see.
We'll see.
But yeah, so wintertime I'm gonna have less to do physically, I guess, outside
Yeah, there's that. Yeah.
because I mean it's literally just gonna be me like just I can't even say gathering wood. I'm just gonna be moving wood from one place into the wood burner. Like I'm literally just gonna go gather it as I need it and go put it in the wood burner. So it's not even like it's not even gonna be that big of an issue. But I
Right.
thought I was gonna get to some of this other stuff before the wintertime, but man, I may not even make it.
Let's see.
I was hoping to, but I was hoping to get all this yard stuff done before wintertime because I just had 12 trees taken out. And when I say 12 trees taken out, I had them cut down and chopped into about 8 foot sections, and I've got to clean up the mess.
Well, let's see if we can get some planes out of that. I
No,
mean,
no.
I don't mean like turning them into paper. I just mean like, is that enough area for you to fly in? Because you were talking about that.
Um, not not yet. It's getting there. It's getting there. I'm slowly working on that because as I put other things in that I know I want done, then I will I will have room.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because there were the 4 trees taken out in the front yard, and then now that those 4 are gone, I can clear out all the stuff. Like, I mean, it's a lot of work. It's gonna take me some time, but like that's like next year's project really is to get all that cleaned up and cleared out because that's where the workshop is gonna go. And when the workshop goes in, oh man.
And what do you propose we do about changing the layout of the stream here, or like the screen rather?
So I was thinking more along the lines, and I'll probably share this with you, and I don't know if anybody else can see it, but because well, I know they can't see it. So let's go to
We're doing something in the background, people.
yeah. So
Remember,
like um
remember the last couple of episodes that I was talking about, like possibly filling up the fuselage with something, and Robert put forth the idea about like maybe some filler that goes in there. This one's a good idea because I taped the nose, but if you notice, I didn't tape it shut.
so like
Where the hell did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay.
So let's try this. Um, kind of the
See, this is
idea.
why you and I need to get together on a Friday and get some work in like this. I mean, whether we put it online or not, we need to work on this shit. This is the stuff I was telling you about.
Yeah, so and there's websites to make this stuff super
Yeah,
simple.
right.
Um,
Right. That's why I
um,
said like we got to use different like yeah stuff. Yeah.
but like I'm trying to think. This is kind of the idea I had,
I mean, your winter's probably different than our winter.
but you see what I'm saying? Like, okay, they have three different screens, but they also have like this one,
Yeah, I always thought our intro screen would be really cool if we had like little clips of planes flying in it. You know, like
you know.
actual video clips.
So like this is more of like a cartoonish thing, but you get the idea. Like everything is more streamlined and it all looks the same.
Right. Right. No, I got you. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So so then we can actually put links to stuff, so like our social media and all that other stuff in there,
Right.
and then it'll look good on Twitch and it'll look good on YouTube.
See here. See if I can type this up. Yeah. Yeah. No, no, I mean, hell yeah. That's like
Oh, that's
exactly
not
what
what
I
I
was
wanted.
talking about with that shit.
But like, see, and I'm obviously not paying for that stuff, but because there's free things out there, but
In some cases,
like
in many cases, the free shit's better than the pay shit anyway.
like see like they just got all kinds of stuff that's like semi related to what we.
Well, we could change the graphic as we need fit, which would be the case because we'd put like paper airplanes in there somehow instead of whatever they have in place.
Yeah, but like, yeah, let me just type in that one. Oh, see, yeah, here we go. So then we could do something along the lines of this, kinda,
Oh, that's hot.
or we could do something along the lines of make it look like that. See how this person's got it theirs like that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like that.
So, and then his is like that.
And
So,
we could play with little bits of it so that like only shows up in certain parts of the screen, of course.
right, that's what I'm saying. Like we can take that image and crop it down and then put it here behind yours, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So then like your screen is a little bit smaller, but then it's there. And then my screen is a little bit smaller, but it's there. And then the chat is obviously still there. And then like cuz I mean, this is in theory like the size of what they're seeing.
This right here.
Yeah, this.
Okay.
So
In theory,
shrinking it down a little bit isn't going to kill it.
no, that's true. Like it should still be plenty visible. And
Yeah.
again, like we need to do like we talking about. We should put into practice like when we go into folds, when we go into the portion where we're showcasing stuff off. That's when like we make the screen bigger or zoom into whoever's doing it
Yeah,
at the time.
because
Yeah,
that's where I have this screen per se, and I'll transition over to that one. This is the fold
yeah,
screen for me. Like it has nothing else
right.
in the background. Like, oh, cool, we can do that, or we could do. Um, uh, see, I gotta edit this one. I do gotta edit
I
this
look
one
like I grew. I look like I grew up.
because I thought this one was fixed, but apparently it's since that we changed it last, like it doesn't. Uh, Transform, no, fit the screen.
Oh yeah,
We
by the
could do
way,
that.
serious.
We could do that. Oh my goodness.
How was that?
Oh my goodness.
A paper car.
That's my Rona.
You know, we can't be making paper cars, man. We were trying to make paper boats for a time being.
Oh, I know. That's
I
insane.
haven't really forgotten about that. I just don't know exactly how to go about doing it. But one of these days, I'm gonna start a show, and you're gonna have a paper aircraft carrier in front of here, and you're gonna be like, "What? Don't knock it. It's coming. I'm telling you, it's coming." I'm gonna build one at least before, even though I can't do a damn thing with it.
See, and then we got yours now. Now that I fixed it.
All right, all right, I like it. I like it.
So, that we got that one. Still probably crop a little bit on it, but then,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
we go back to that one. Oh, that's crazy.
You guys seeing it there?
See, I'm gonna mess around with this for a minute.
One of the transitions is quicker than the other one.
See, I'm gonna mess around. Oh, I didn't realize I had to actually. I didn't realize I had to actually click on that. Um,
I'm
yeah,
telling
like
you, well, okay, it's not a true paper boat, all right? We're not talking about like, little Georgie going down there and visiting Pennywise kind of paper boat with paraffin. I'm talking about like the aircraft carrier. I've got my own design idea. Other people got their own design ideas, but we're coming up with some stuff, bro. We're coming up with some
that's
stuff.
that's
So
interesting. I don't know if I wanted that slow, but
it's pretty slow. That's a
it
really
is.
slow transition. And see, that's the thing is we're playing around with these basic transitions when we need to really like go.
Is that better,
What? Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's better.
or should
It's
I go
still a
back?
little slow.
So then I should probably go back to 2500.
It's a little slow. It's like it's really funny because it's like the early part of it. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
So let me go to 2000 and see what that looks like.
But
I
man, it doesn't fly, dude. Or are you building like the paper Knight Rider? So actually, the paper car Knight Rider. So actually, it's like a car that can fly. Wait, Kit never was able to fly. What am I talking about? You know what I mean?
I'm guessing that one.
That's good, dude. That's good.
Okay,
You don't want to spend. Oh
I done
no!
messing with y'all's
You don't
minds
want
out
to. You
there.
don't want to. You don't want to. You don't want to make like whatever the transition is. It can't be too great, and that the fact you don't want to lose people like in being bored with just spending time on transitions. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I got you.
But then again, that's why transitions have gotten to be where they're at. I'm telling you, man, we got to get together. We got to play with this.
Um, yeah, I mean, I don't know what day. Um, we may have, we may just take a Wednesday um, instead of streaming. We may just take Wednesday off, or not next Wednesday, because next Wednesday is the last Wednesday, but like another Wednesday, and just say, hey, let's work on the stream, or we could even
See,
broadcast it, but like it wouldn't be as, it wouldn't be as
It'd still be
But
IFPAC related. It just really wouldn't be paper plane related.
yeah,
Yeah.
we could change the
Sit
name
with
of it. We
us.
could change the title of the show.
Right. Sit with us as we change your
Yeah,
broadcast, people. That wouldn't be
yeah,
so bad. I mean, they've done it before.
yeah.
They've come along with us if we change the broadcast. So
Oh, is it finally is it finally going back up?
what are you talking about?
Crypto. Gotta make some money somewhere. Ain't making it at work.
You know what to make money? You got to get Chinese workers. Chinese workers. They were good. They're good people.
Oh yeah, it's up. 20, 30. Well, Temp,
No, you
I'm up.
stupid
Okay.
pile of pork.
Total, I'm up like
Ugh.
12% for today. Not bad.
Disco, disco
But
duck.
total, I'm still down. Stinking. That one killed me. I bought it too soon. I bought it too high. But this one, I've already made over 100% on my money. I could sell it and rebuy, and I'm not going to do that though.
Disco, disco duck.
Because that one actually charges me to sell and buy, whereas the others don't.
You know what we should do, people? What we should do is we should sell our designs. We should not. We should not put them out there, and we should make y'all pay. Don't make us think about that because
Oh, I mean, they technically do.
yeah, they have to sit through this crap.
Well, not even that. I'm talking
You're
about like
paying. You're paid whether you believe it or not.
I'm talking about the books and stuff that the people pay for to.
Oh well, yeah, yeah.
There's those, but
The Impact book is coming, people. It's coming.
9.95.99. Y'all thought I was gonna like ten
You're paying.
bucks, huh?
You're
No,
paying
that's a
for it in crypto.
thousand. Gotta pay for my crypto. Gotta buy some more Bitcoin. It's going up. I gotta buy some more. It's still down from what it was like a month.
Eat it.
Yeah, where was it?
Oh.
Where was it at last month? That's what I want to know. I haven't even looked at it. Last month, it is down 12%.
Uh-huh.
That's crazy. And it's not at its low point, but its high point was almost 53,000, and it's at 40, almost 44,000. Yeah, it just hit 44,000. It's climbing like crazy right now.
Well, we could do it like okay, we could do the part of the show on, like you said, we could do a Wednesday, but it's probably going to take more than a nightly show, especially if we're only going to be like I mean, we could broadcast, but we can have to extend it into something else that we do further on in the night. And I can't be working these damn nightly hours neither. Of course, I think I'm done, so I don't think I have to do that anymore. Told them I had enough. I'm missing my shows.
Oh, what are you talking? What shows? What are you talking?
Well, these shows, missing my
Oh,
weekly shows. Damn it!
well, yeah.
You gotta be letting me do my shows, man. Shit, that was part of my contract. When I get to work, like I ain't doing no night shift, so I can do some of my shows. God damn it!
But they still got you working late.
Yeah, but like I said, I think I'm done now, so I think we're okay.
What do you mean you think you're done now? Like, is that
I
like
should be. I should be. Well, I mean, like I got to finish out the week, but after this week, I should be done.
no more night
So
shifts
it
at
wouldn't
all?
affect. It wouldn't affect another Wednesday.
No more like late shifts?
Yeah, no more late shifts.
So like
We actually caught up.
So you're saying only like second shift?
Yeah, yeah,
First,
because that's basically what it is. Yeah, second shift.
you're like 12 to, but even like 12 to 6 would still be pushing it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, basically, yeah, but yeah, I wouldn't want to do that, but we could do that. No, they were the ones that were coming in for that shit. They were coming in like really, oh, like really later.
What are you
Some
talking
of
about,
the dudes that
Avi?
work the late shift work actually later than I do. So
What are you talking about, Avi? Ow! Ow, man, I'm hurting. I hate getting
I'm
old.
hurting.
I'm hurting. I hate getting old. Dang.
Well, stop it.
I hate getting old. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, getting old isn't your problem, bruh. Running your leg into shit. I mean, dude, that shit would have hurt if you were like 20 years old.
Yeah, it actually would have probably hurt more because I wouldn't have
Right?
been as fat. So I wouldn't have wedged myself in there like I did. I probably would have fell
Bro,
more.
you falling all the way through.
Yeah, I probably would have
That's my
fallen all the
face
way.
I just broke.
Yeah, because that's the other thing. Like my thigh got stuck because I gained some weight. So my thighs are, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I wouldn't have.
He gained some weight. Now, I wouldn't say he's chunky, but
What are
there's
you
a
talking
monkey with his
about?
name on it. You guys have got to understand how long I've known Mark. I've known Mark before, like 180 pounds ago.
Yeah, what was I like? I was 100 and like 18, 120 pounds,
Right.
roughly 115, 110. I was a skinny guy.
Talking about he need to drink Coke Zero and shit. Like, I hope you're drinking Coke Zero now, because now is when you needed it. He was drinking Coke Zero, getting into the military. Like, dude, you need to wait. You could be like 112 teen pounds drinking a Coke Zero, like, because I don't want to be fat.
I didn't want to be fat. And look at
Oh,
me
you weren't
now.
fat. Because you remember, dude. I remember you did that shit. Like, and they were like, no, you need to gain a little weight. We're worried about you being underweight.
Yeah, they were worried. They put me because I joined at 130. They made me put some weight on, and then I went and when I graduated at 118 because I knew I was gonna shred that weight off.
Right?
But I went in like 100, between 125 and 130 pounds is what I started at when I went in. Because literally, like, he didn't have me PTing or doing anything, hardly at all. Like,
I
as
mean,
long as
wanted
I,
you a bit of break.
all he wanted to do is make sure that I could pass the minimum requirement.
Right?
So he made sure I could do 3 pull-ups, make sure I could do like 60 crunches, and I could run a mile and a half in like, what is it, like 12 or 15 minutes.
Your comments are going. What are you talking about? I see your comments.
So that was
The
what he
dude.
cared about when because you have to run that like your first week there. So as long as I could do that at 130 pounds, that's all he cared about. Because he said
The dude.
I would get the rest later, which ended up hurting me in the long run because I was not physically ready to go.
What are you going to
Like
call this flying car?
the bus. Oh, the flying bus.
He said it was a flying car. Like, this car can fly. Like, dude, even if, like, why?
Tesla?
No, he's talking about the one he made.
I know, that's what he's saying. He's gonna call it a Tesla.
You piece of dick. There's going to be some Russian that's going to come along and do it better because Russians, man.
Who says we can't beat children? Did I say that?
We can beat anything we want to beat. Oh
My
man.
meat, yo
So
meat.
so wait. Before like so is this going to be like some new plane you're going to work with?
No, I think he just did it for fun. Honestly,
Probably. And what about you, Mark? What about your thing that you made here? Is this going to be something new that you work with? Like he's got the car, you got this. What is this going to turn out to be something?
ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh, so you ain't working this thing at all. You just had the ideas. At least Robert's probably gonna
I
have
just got
flying
ideas,
cars.
people. I just got ideas. That's all I got. I'm just here for ideas.
Robert's got flying cars going on, bro. Man,
Ain't nobody got
yeah,
time for
flying
that.
car. Like it. If you make a flying car, I think maybe yeah, I think maybe car like. Well, here's the thing. Gotta bring this up. If you're going to build a flying car, or paper car, whatever, like it while it's rolling, does that count as distance, or is it just like while it's in the air, or while it's rolling? Like is it a hybrid where flight and rolling counts as distance? Because you're gonna have a whole new batch of crap, you know. I think Marx is going to be called the uh what are you gonna call that thing? You should call it the you should call it the saber.
Oh my goodness.
Not bad. Not bad.
Sabre. Saab. Call it a Saab.
Yeah, that's true. Some makes kind of make ugly cars but pretty planes. Yeah, see that's well, okay. You people haven't seen in the background, but what market we were showing each other though is like that right there is one of the reasons why I haven't done any videos yet because I'm trying to make my channel look like that.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what,
Yeah, that's
that's
why.
what I'm trying to do.
You ever notice how if you look at them, like if you look at the paper airplane channels, a lot of them kind of are like grade school look, and I don't mean like the technology um of the channel is grade school. I just mean like it's all base colors and it's all bright and colorful, big ass words that like blind people and second graders could read. That's what I mean. There's a generic pattern. I would like us to be more technical looking than that, so because we are.
I just want to build a time machine, go back in time, invest, and
I'd like to wear a vest.
no, invest
I'd like to be in a vest.
and invest
Okay, my bad.
and invest.
I would like to go back in time
I would like to go
and
back in time, invest.
and 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 stop people from creating people. Whoever had that first idea of like, hey, maybe there should be more people. That dude right there needs to just, yeah, you so wrong, bruh. So wrong. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So in other words, people, be ready because we're gonna make this look different. Make it look
Yep.
a little sprightly.
Yep. And we about that time because we've been, yeah,
We've been at it, bruh. We've been at it.
we have been at it. So I'm gonna hit you guys with a little bit of that. Hit you with a little bit of that, and it's been real. It's been fun.
It's been fun. It has been fun.
It's been fun. Uh, Go ahead and send it.
We will. Thanks, people, for coming out. Appreciate you hanging with me, being long and short and late, and just sitting with Mark as he keeps going. But you guys, hey, K will be coming. But in the meantime, y'all know what to do. Keep 'em flying.